When you play like as a kid, you're like, oh man, I see all these like pro gamers, like that would be so cool. But when you're actually like living it, it's a whole different experience. It's really cool. My name's Mike Baxter. I'm 22 years old. I'm a former player slash owner slash everything for esports.
My name is Michael Dooley and I'm a professional Rocket League player.
My name is Damon Vandorp and I used to be a sponsored gamer.
I started playing video games at probably about I'd say about 3 years old.
I started playing video games around the age of 5. I think the first system I ever had was the first Nintendo.
5 or 6 would have been when I first played some arcade games and all that stuff, and my parents ended up owning a video rental place, so we ended up getting a bunch of games, stuff like that. So I don't know, as I got older it turned into more of a way, I guess, to pass time, kind of, get away from things.
The game that I pretty much focus on professionally would be Call of Duty. Ever since Call of Duty 4 came out, I've always had a passion for it. I never personally owned the game, but my next door neighbor actually owned it. And we would go over there like almost every day, about like 10 hours a day, I would say we played. And we were just kids, right? No responsibilities. So ever since then, I've just grown like a huge passion for it. And I don't see it stopping anytime soon.
I play Rocket League professionally 7 days a week. I play at least 50 hours of Rocket League a week.
Halo 3 was the game where I guess I really accomplished anything professionally. Just kind of started out with me and one of my close friends who didn't live together anymore. I moved farther away, so that was kind of our way to just keep in contact, and then we both just started playing a lot and we got really good at it. And one day we were gonna go to a tournament there just to kind of see what it was. We were gonna get t-shirts just for a stupid little name we made for it, and the guys at the place there said, well, we'll make the shirts for you and we'll sponsor you guys and you can go to tournaments for us and just, have our name on your stuff and whatever, and we'll pay you guys money. So, I mean, you're a 15-year-old kid and someone tells you you can get money to play video games, you can't really say no to that.
So we started up Purist Gaming. It was an esports organization for amateur Call of Duty players. Our first event was at UGC Niagara in 2014. And then after that, we were like, okay, we've done really well and we've got a whole bunch of like little sponsors here, but we want to blow up, right? We want to do really well. So we picked up a really good team. About 2 months later, we headed out to, UMG Dallas in 2014. There we placed top 25, which is a really good placement. Nobody really expected us. We were pretty much like the dark horse of it, right?
Pretty self-explanatory why I play PC over console, because PC is the master race.
There's days where I just play PC and there's days where I'll only play console. I don't really pick favorites. I just kind of depends what kind of mood I'm in to play, I guess.
All my life I've been playing on Xbox ever since the 360. I've just grown a big passion for the controller, and then gradually I went to the Xbox One when it came out. So I pretty much primarily focus on Xbox.
Currently I play for Turbulence Gaming. We play in ESL weekly on Sundays. We're being sought out by Onslaught Gaming for a sponsorship.
I would like to play about like 5 to 6 hours a day. I work at my job from like 12 to 9 almost every night. So when I come home, I usually go to bed about like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Back then, it would have been like a full-time job, like 40, 50 hours a week easily, and now it's maybe 20 at the max, probably closer to 15 on average.
Rocket League is definitely still fun to play since the matches are only about 5 minutes long. So you can start one, finish one, and then take a break and play something else if you need to. Yes, it does become like a job after 4, 5, 6 hours straight, but I don't know, you kind of get over it.
Yeah, it's kind of a way to, get away from the stress of the day or whatever it is now, just to kind of drop all your problems and play for a few hours and ignore it and deal with it all later.
I will never not have fun. Like, honestly, it's a passion, right? And if it turns into a job later on down the line, I'd be absolutely ecstatic, I don't think I'd be any, probably more happy than I am now.